There was a study at Columbia Business School that made headlines just a few weeks ago. The study is called Fame as an Illusion to Creativity. They looked at these 20th century artists and found that essentially the artists had become famous through their friends and their network, not necessarily the originality of their art, or simply put, it's all who you know. It was a reminder that success can't happen in a vacuum, but instead through our social circles. Recently, I did an interview with Sonic Unyon Records, and they're a Canadian indie rock record label that have been around for 25 years. And something that stuck out to me when I was chatting with them is how they told me that back in the 90s when they were getting started, they traveled across the country and met face-to-face with radio programmers, DJs, venue promoters, and indie record store owners. And that's really what helped them grow the label in the first place. And I thought that was really interesting. This is something that we fail to do in the age of technology. Most people I work with, if I really think about it, most people I work with, 90% of the people I know in the industry are people I've never met in real life. Think about that. 25 years ago, Mark and Tim of Sonic Unyon didn't have the ability to send WAV files or have Skype conversations. Instead, they went out there and they met people. It reminds me of how easy it is to become out of sight, out of mind. I don't know what the solution is because email and Twitter and Instagram and Dropbox are all great tools. When I was doing this interview with Mark and Tim and seeing how far they've come over the past 25 years, I realized I need to step out of my comfort zone more. I need to go to more shows. I need to do more coffee meetings with people. I need to make more phone calls. I need to go to festivals, go to events, and get out there and start building a network and a community of people. And I think back, and some of the greatest impacts in my life and in my career have come from people and relationships that you have in real life. And a real true community has a huge impact on the growth of your label and your career, and quite possibly even more so than creativity alone. That was my takeaway when I was chatting with Mark and Tim at Sonic Unyon.